The talking now really does stop as this stupid international break officially comes to a close. This is the watch along for Forest versus Crystal Palace. Let's get into it. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to the watch along for Forest versus Palace. And how are your nerves doing? The longer this has gone on, the more nervous I am getting, or the closer it's getting, should I say, the more nervous I'm getting. Deep breath, deep breaths, deep breaths. We should win this. The team looks strong enough on paper, but you just never know when it comes to Forest. You really don't. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. Get your early score predictions in. I'm nervous, guys. I am freaking nervous. Chris, thank you so much for the 21 months, nearly the 2-year anniversary coming up. Thank you so much, buddy, for all your support. Don't forget, if you remember, you'll get to see all the goals as they go in. Hopefully, there'll be loads of Forest goals going in. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. As always, don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. We will have the player ratings straight after this. And yeah, shall we start talking about the team sheet and stuff, guys? Okay, let's do this. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm actually nervous. Let's get into the team sheet and see what Nuno's cooked up, even though Nuno's not there. That should be working for you guys. There you go. One sec, let me just pop that across here. Oh crap. What have I done? Okay, I've pressed the wrong button somewhere. Hold on. Oh, who? No, okay, that's fine. All right. Team sheet. 4-2-3-1. Although I feel it could be a 4-3-3. And I'm not certain Anderson will be the 10. I'm liking some of your guys' scorelines. 4-0, 4-0, 3-1, 5-1. Sai's feeling like I am, a 1-1. He's more nervous for Friday. Look, I like the team. I would make some tweaks. The lovely Jess with the £2, and she says, let's see if this comes up. Actually, just give me 1 second. Just bring up Jess's message. She says, still no Jota. I just can't. That's the change I would make. Look, I like Kalanga, but he's not consistent enough. Hopefully he's consistent enough tonight. But I would have gone Jota for Elanga. To be honest, I would have gone Anderson and Dominguez in the middle, Jota in the 10, and then Sosa on the right-hand side. But even so, I think this team is strong enough. Hey, Caden, hope you're well, buds. The back four, there was these weird rumors going around that Murillo wasn't going to be fit, but he is there. Sells has made it. Michael's saying Jota, Sosa, and Taiwo in second half. I just got a feeling we'll either be 3-0 up at halftime or it's going to be 0-0 at halftime. I don't know which way it's going to swing. I'm just worried either way. So let's just run through the team sheet. The fact that some people in Canada miss school for this, I'm one of them, says Axel. Shout out to Axel, man, gangster. And Mikey with the £5 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy, with the £5. Much love to you, bro. Appreciate it. Hey, Gaden, good to see you. I'm just really nervous, guys. This is like, you know what's annoying me the most about this game is that if we win this and we beat Leicester, we go 5th. If we lose this, and God forbid we lose to Leicester, then Leicester are ahead of us. This is a huge week. Lee's in the house as well. Hey, Wolverine, hope you're okay, mate. Looking forward to this, but not expecting an easy ride. Come on, you Reds. I'm worried. But I'm confidently worried. I don't know. Does that make sense? Busy Joke says 3-1 to Forest. I have no hope for us. Take the 3-1. Glenn becoming a member. Thank you so much. And look at that beautiful badge. 25 months, Glenn. Absolutely beautiful. Make sure you check the goals out as well. Hopefully they're all Forest goals tonight. Thou must breathe. Thou must breathe. We won't win 3-1. It's Forest tight. Exactly. Can we look this? I'm not gonna lie. This is my biggest worry. What's your punishment if Eddie Nketiah scores? I mean, I have no say over Eddie Nketiah scoring or not, right? But if he scores, then I won't be here for a while. Oh, if he scores a goal that wins them the game, I won't be here for a while. Oh, look, there's an actual Brentford fan. Wow. Are you lost, mate? Are you lost? Come on, you Red, says Johnny Boy. And exactly, Axel, if we win, we go 8th. We go 8th. Shout out to Brentford, who didn't get their first minute trophy. That's all they seem to be playing for against Man U of all people. Wolves fans crying on Talk Sport. The Premier League's corrupt. Bit late, exactly. Well, they did, to be fair to them, they did put the whole cancel VAR thing. Cancel VAR. What if Chris Wood scores a hat-trick? I mean, I'll have to scream, but then my missus will kick off because the kids will probably be asleep by that time. I wouldn't be surprised if Alanga scores. I wouldn't be surprised if Alanga scores. Okay, let's go through the team sheet. So, pretty much Eminem back 2. As I was saying, there was some weird rumors going around that Murillo was going to be injured because he didn't train on Friday or something. Hey, Phil, good to see you, bud. But they're there. MMA with Cells. And then it's the midfield 3 that I'm not quite sure about. He could go for a flat 3, which would put the numbers up against Palace, because Palace are playing a almost 3-4-2-1. 3-4-2-1. Yeah, I'm right. I still think Dominguez is the one who plays in the 10. I don't know. We'll see. I'll obviously update you guys as the game kicks off. Then we got Alanga and Hudson-Odoi wide, and then Cristiano Woodinho up front. So that's the starting team. Now on the bench, we'll bring on the bench. I'm hoping my admin guys have sorted this out. Is this right? Is Omar Bamadeli on the bench? Is this right? I haven't seen the bench yet. Someone confirm this bench is right? It is. Okay, Caden, thanks. So we got Miguel, Williams, Morato, Taiwo, Omar Bamadeli, Toffolo. What's Toffolo doing there? Jota, Bolly, and Sosa. Is there enough firepower on that bench? You got Taiwo, who's out of form, Jota, who has scored, Sosa has scored. Only really 3 attacking options on the bench. Now, trying to read Nuno's mind here, I think what this says to me is that he wants Forest to come out with a fast start. And then if we need to shore it up, you'll see the likes of Morato coming on, maybe Williams coming on for one of the fullbacks. You can see Toffolo going to Leicester. I can see Toffolo moving in January. And there's no midfield. You're absolutely spot on, Leonard. There's no midfield. Like, no CM midfields. We're struggling a little there. Jan, with the 2-year anniversary, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy 2-year anniversary. That bench screams to me. Look, if you want to look at it in a positive way, we should be having to come out of the blocks quite fast and quite hard. And then shoring it up with 15, 20 minutes to go if we are indeed, as I'm hoping, 3-0 up at half time. Chucker's in the house. How you doing, bro? I think Sosa or Jota will come on as a 10. I don't know. The only firepower we have, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, who else could have been on the bench? That's about it, isn't it? That's about it. We are stretched pretty thin. Our midfield has been decimated. Sangare out, Danilo out, Ward-Prowse suspended, Morgan Gibbs-White suspended. That's already 4. Who else is out from the midfield? I feel like there's one more. Why are you not reading chat, bro? I am, bro. I am reading chat, but there's a lot of chat coming in. Where does Danilo get fit? Not for a little bit, mate. Not for a little bit. Greg with the 14 months. Evening to you as well, buddy. Thank you for the 14 months. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's go back to the start team. That's the start team. For those of you joining late, please don't forget to hit the like as well. Make sure you're subscribed and all that usual good stuff. I'm a little nervous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Why does that keep doing that? I don't. Oh, okay, there we go. That's fixed. Evening, Adam. Hope you're well. We watch the stream in the background of the TV, says Sai. What are you talking about? A win and no more injuries would be a bonus, says Chris. And the lovely Tim with the 199. He says, hey, you, Timmy. Hope you're well, buddy. Thank you so much for the 199. I like Morata from what I've seen so far. Yeah, I agree. And I agree with Vinny, man. Jota, I'd have started with Jota. I really would have. Any news on Sangare? Nothing but maths, yo. So Sangare for me should be back in 2 weeks, but that's based on the prognosis they gave us to start with. Jamie's got 80 quid on Chris Wood first goal. Let's go. I hope you're right. Guy commented has just called him Pedro Silva. They haven't got a clue, mate. Honestly, Sky are just a waste of time. Charlie's stuck at work. Can't watch the game in the US. You're all I've got, Wolfie. Let's win this. Charlie, I'll do my best to give you play-by-play commentary on what's happening. Okay, so that's the team. Let's have a quick look at the old Palace team. Let's just switch the screens up. I am so nervous, guys. I don't know why. Okay, so what we got here? They're in a 3-4-2-1 or a 3-4-3. It's more inside forwards than wingers. They've got Lacroix, Gueye, and Chalobah, and of course, ex-Forest loan Dean Henderson as their back three with the keeper. Now, in the middle, they've dropped Warburton Bread. He's out. His form's been poor, but he's also been carrying a knock. They got Lerma and Hughes. Hughes. Vinny says, hey, Wolverine, best commentary from Zurich. I love how international this fan base is. How funny will it be Friday when the Forest fan Stevie Cooper, he hates the Leicester? I don't even want to start thinking about that crap, man. Hey, Nick Nack, hope you're well, buds. Hope you're doing well. Okay, and then in midfield, they've got, so it won't really be, I mean, their wing backs will play into that midfield, but they're not really the midfielders. So you've got the South American dude. He's actually fit. I was hoping he would not be. But what's his name again, guys? I can't even read it. Munez or something. And Mitchell as the other fullback. And then they got Eze and Kamada. Kamada's the one that Glasgow had when he was in the Bundesliga. Eze's out of form, so Charity FC Forest are probably going to sort him out in true Forest fashion. Muniz, thank you. That's the name I was looking for. The lovely Jessica with the £5 donation. I hope you're right, Jessica. Henderson has no chance against Super Chrissy Wood. Thank you so much for the £5. I hope Chris Wood gets a hat trick. And then to round off the Crystal Palace team is Eddie Nketiah up front. Eddie freaking Nketiah. He scores. If he scores, this channel is not worth continuing with. It really is not. Imagine. Munez. How do you pronounce his name? Someone give it to me phonetically. Munez. Is it Munez or Munoz? We need Langer to have a game today. Being so quiet so far this season. He's been quiet for a lot of last season as well, bud. Jimmy with the badge as well. Thank you for signing up again, bro. Enjoy the goals. Hopefully they come in. Jimbo saying 2-0 to Forest. I'm being greedy. I want like a 4-0. I can't see it. Munez. Okay, thanks, Brett. Would to score ahead at 8-1 just for Jess. Munoz then, not Munez. Munez. I thought it was more a Nez. Yes, Charlie's in the house. Shut up, Charlie, man. He's still bitter that they couldn't beat us at their crappy state. What happened yesterday, Charlie? Winning at Anfield ain't for everyone, buddy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Forest should walk through. Palace, says Sean Dyche 10. They were poor when we played. They played us once we put the pressure on them. I'm just hoping the atmosphere is absolutely rocking at the City Ground. Okay, so those are the two teams. We are 14 minutes away from kickoff. Let's start doing some prediction, guys. Please make sure you've hit the like button. We are 17 subscribers away from 21,200. Let's see if we can get that done today. So if you're not subscribed, it's free to do. Hit that subscribe button. We got so much content coming this week for you. Everything you need on Forest. There's going to be so much Leicester build up, man. Honestly, my phone's not stopped ringing from the Leicester YouTube content creators. So we've got loads of that coming on. Don't forget as well, on Patreon, we've got additional exclusive content for the lovely Patreonees, if that's even a word. If you want to support us on there, scan that QR code or !Patreon in the chat. And if you need a VPN for your football needs, for your Netflix needs, whatever needs you must be, and to be anonymous online, we got you covered with Surfshark. 4 months extra free, 83% off if you use code FFTV. You can scan that QR code or !VPN in the chat. Okay, how did we all stay alive during this boring international period? Chuckleman, do you know how hard these international periods are on YouTube? They really are. 00 saying 4-0 to the mighty Reds. Liverpool is called Liverpool. Evening, Laurie. Nervous, excited for tonight. Not sure why. I know exactly what you mean. I feel like if Forest scored a first goal, and then I feel like we could get another 2 or 3 on top of that. It's just, can we get that first goal and really kick on and really put our boot on Palace's neck? Nervous poo done, says Sai. I had mine at about 2 p.m, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. It came out early. So I'm getting a bit nervous now for the game. Can you not stop with the nerves, please? How many days has it been since we last played? Like 16 days or something stupid. Jess is still on a high from Northern Ireland, winning 5-0. Alejandro Escobar is in the house. How you doing, bud? We're nervous because this could be the... This is it. Curtis, you've hit the nail on the head. We could be 5th come Saturday morning. We could be 5th. But that's the thing that makes me more nervous, is that every time Forest get into that area where they might be able to do something, we do a Forest. Yeah, Red, why are you nervous? Stop. Who's nervous in the chat? Let me know. Put a Y in the chat if you're nervous and N if you're not nervous. I really hope there's a lot of N's in the chat. He puts at the ready, says Jolly Ollie. Oh, God, not worried. We're going to lose, but hopefully... What? Shut up, Laurie. Oh, my God, there's a lot. There's a couple of N's. There's a few Y's. Chris, how are you not nervous, bro? How? 00's like, he's saying we've got this, man. He's lying. He can't even spell this. He's so nervous. The lovely mod that is Keith is in the house. What's the score for Forest? I want to say 2-1. I'm not confident, man. Oh my God. Like, I can't, like, half of you are nervous, half of you are not. Lee is fully nervous. Jill is not. Confident we'll get at least a point. You just jinxed us now, bro. If we beat Liverpool, we should smash them. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work in football. That doesn't work in football. All right, let's do some score predictions. Keith's already got his in 2-0. Let me bring some of your score predictions up. Chat Sports saying 2 apiece. Rob going 2-0. Forest scoring twice. You sure? Oh my God, this one Brentford fan in the world is still here. So true. We're definitely not welcome in this league, says Malcolm. Oh my God, what have I just pressed? 9-2. 9-2. That's what? Oh my God, I can't keep up with your score predictions. There's so many. 2-1. I'm just going to read them out. It takes too long to bring in the screen. David saying 2-1. Laurie saying David saying 2-1. Laurie saying 2-0. What else we got here? They're flying up. Liam saying 5-0. Mark saying 2-0. Jill saying 2-0. Jotina is saying 4-0. Have you seen a YouTuber called Uti? Of course, mate. We're good mates with Uti. He's on the channel a few times a year. NFFC saying 3-1. Anderson with a brace. 17-6 says Slippery. And Darren saying 2-0. Lee saying 3-1. I thought you were nervous, Lee. Can't we have a members only mode and evict the riffraff? We can if it gets a bit silly. We can change it to members only. But everyone's got the nervous energy. Frederick saying 1-0 fireworks. Graham saying 2-0. Martin saying 2-0. Hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. OT is a red. Yeah, a United red, unfortunately. Forest fans Forest are far from the most hated team by opponents' fans. I don't mind if we're hated. That means we get under people's skin because we're bothering them. It means people aren't tickling our bellies and telling us to roll over. I wonder if the Greek father is going to crash the game. I wonder if he is there. That would be good. That would be good. The win would be justified. Yeah, it's us against the world. That's how we need to look at it. Oh, crap. Why did I press that? You can't mud for a bit. No worries, bro. We got Emma in the house. We got Pam in the house as well. We got you covered. We got you covered. Come on, Super Reds. Let's give it a bash and smash the Palace. I hope so. I just, you know what? I just want it to start now. Just like, let's get on with it. Let's get it started. I just want it to be 10 o'clock. If we win, you can tick on my belly. I'll leave Ez to do that. We're the most hated by the FA officials. I don't know why they hate us so much. Just because we call out the truth. We need to score tonight and make a statement of intent, says Graham. 2 fingers to corruption, says Dazza. Okay, let's just do the team sheet again for those of you who are joining late and may have missed it. Let's bring that up for you guys. I don't know why I feel so nervous. I don't know why I feel so nervous. Stop it, Richard. Stop it. Gonna be 8 before bedtime, the Scottish Forest guy. I hope your bedtime's not till really late, mate. Watch us draw like last season. What did we do against Palace last season? Did we draw both games? I can't remember. That's a disgusting formation. Is that like when people say something sick or bad? Hair up a little. I really don't know why, but I'm feeling a draw. Sorry, guys, says Malcolm. You feel so nervous because it's been so long since the last game. That is part of it because I don't know what to expect, Chuck. I don't know what to expect. 1-1 both games. Rachel with the 23 months. She's only 1 month away from the 2-year anniversary and the old school retro badge. Thank you so much, Rachel. Maybe we're all confusing nerves with excitement as we're not used to being confident. Maybe, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Man City fan says Forest on some good form right now. I mean, you say that. Not that I want to make you lot any more nervous, but we've only won 1 game in the last 5 with all this bigging up that we've been getting. We only won 1 game in the last 5, I think. What I think of the bench, I think the bench is missing some midfielders. Southampton, he moved to thanks people with Blues again. Come on, you, as you make me happy, and I'm just about to cry. All right. Let me give you my score predictions, right? I'm gonna go with. Before I do that, someone has just bought me a coffee. You absolute legend. Thank you so much. Keep up the good works, lads. I can't see who it's from, but you know who you are. Thank you so much for the coffee. You're way too generous. Thank you. You want to buy me a coffee? Exclamation mark coffee in the chat. And let me give you my score prediction. Said 2-1 all week. I'm going to go. Yo, that's some funky way of spelling coffee. Scottish Forest guy with the £2. He says 1-0 Taiwo off the bench to score. Oh my God, I'd love Taiwo to get the winner. I really would. Thank you so much for the £2, buddy. And look at that. I can now bring up the emojis. How cool is that? Rachel there with the FFTV, with the Wolfie, and with the Greek father, the legend. It was you, Lee, was it? Thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate it, bud. It came up weird on the notification. Okay, my prediction. I feel 3 goals in the horizon. I feel. Alok, thank you so much for subscribing. I feel a 3-0. Even though I've said 2-1 all week. I feel very nervous. Say Bismillah, chat. Say Bismillah and Inshallah, man. Say it all of you. Tawakkalna ala Allah. Let's get this win. Okay, let's get into this game. The players are in the tunnel. The talking needs to stop now, chat. Well, actually, technically, I'm going to do more talking because I got to do the commentary for you lot. I'm going to go 3-0, but it could be 2-1. But I do feel a 1-1 as well. I don't know. I'm saying 3-0. I don't know how we're going to score 3 goals. When was the last time we scored 3 goals? Probably like, what, Brighton? No. When was the last time we scored 3 goals? Players are out. City ground looks beautiful under the lights. It's jam-packed. It's jam-packed. Anyone to go 3? Anyone feeling 3 goals with me? Oh, Fulham. You're right. You're right. Fulham. Well said. Well said. Well said. Okay. My memory's not that good, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're all right. 3-0. That was 3-1, wasn't it? 3-1. We're 7 subscribers away from 21,200. Get it done, guys. Get it done. Make sure you've hit the like button as well, as the talking has to stop. Yeah, I forgot all about the Henderson crap, man. Watch him have a freaking worldie against us. It wouldn't surprise me. I haven't TV on yet. Is the Greek father there? Not that I've seen, Jess. Not that I've seen. Okay, everyone's putting Anderson in the 10. I'm not convinced it's him. Ainaz changed his hair. Yeah, he dreaded it up the other day, didn't he? All right. Let's warm up in the correct fashion, guys. Let's have a little bit of Mal of Kintyre. Get us in the mood. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Can't find it. This is not a good start. It's not a good start. Oh, you know what? I didn't even wait, before we do that, I didn't even change. Why didn't you not tell me? I'm still on the team sheet. All right, Mal of Kintyre incoming. Let's go. This is it. No turning back. It's Forest against Wolves. The cameras are all focused on goddamn Eddie and Ketia. The team huddles up. Ryan Yates with a few words of encouragement just before we kick off. As always, we will have the team sheets there for you guys. You will have every kick on the virtual screen and the stats will pop down here. Remember, there are no other matches, so we won't have any live scores. Let's see how this one goes. Feel like we'll know within 5 minutes how Forest are going to be panning out and playing on this one. You guys ready? You guys ready? Love it. Inshallah, we win. Says Bilal. Inshallah, man. Inshallah. Okay. I'm scared. I don't. Proud of belting out man of Kintyre. We got some Palace fans in the chat. Shout out to the Palace fans. Hopefully you haven't got much to shout out about. They take the knee. And Eze will get us underway. Who's the ref? Is that Mike Dean? Please tell me it's not Mike Dean. And we're underway. Eze goes all the way back to Henderson. Henderson launches it long down the middle. And it's met by, I think, Dominguez. Okay, it looks like Anderson is starting in the 10. Out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi. And then it's not a great pass. Moreno has to put it out for a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in to Palace. Taken quickly. Play back to Lacroix. Forest holding a slightly higher line than normal, with about 2-4-6 in the Palace half. Wood spearheading it's only a half press at the moment. Ball's forced back to Henderson. Get you guys up the old virtual screen. That up and running for you guys. Lacroix with the ball now. Plays it into Lerma. And forced back to Henderson. Now Forest start the press with Elanga. Nice on Gay there, forcing him into a drastic clearance. It's headed out, though, by Yates for a throw-in. No point worrying about the ref. They're all shite, says Nick Nack. I mean, you guys got screwed against Leicester, bro. I mean, that was just some appalling stuff right there. To throw in here to Leicester. To Palace. Ref's asking him to take it again. Come on, Wolfie, give us some great humor. I'm always in stitches. Oh, I'm too nervous, bro. I'll see what I can muster up. I don't know what's just happened to the scoreboard. Let me just quickly sort that out. Palace on the counter here. Murillo chases it down and he puts it out. Safety first kind of thing there by Murillo. It'll be a throw into to Palace, which they've taken quickly. Sort this out quick. Hold on. There we go. Ball played into the channel. And that should be Ainaz to collect. Got Sells, who chooses, though, to box himself up against Mitchell. Probably the wrong choice there. He's stuck a bit. Come to Milenkovic. He's cleared it. And it'll be a throw into Palace. Probably a slightly better start for Palace, if I'm being honest right now. But it's early days yet. Forest yet to really establish themselves on this game. And the ball goes all the way back. It'll be a goal kick to Forest. I bet on Forest. We're unpredictable, isn't it? We are indeed unpredictable. But that's part of the joys and pain of being a Forest fan. Forest take it short. Sells, though. He cuts on wide. See, why doesn't he do more of that? He finds Aina. Aina then lays it off to Milenkovic. Milenkovic forced back to Sells. And then he plays it out wide to Moreno. Finally, not a lot of kicking going on. Dominguez playing deep. Squares it across to Milenkovic. He finds Aina on the right-hand side. He has a look around. He's got Elanga who goes all the way back to Yates. And Yates just about gets away with that. And then Milenkovic gets the ball. It's a bit sideways and backwards at the moment from Forest. As Murillo finds Moreno in a bit of space. Now he can gander up the pitch. He's doing really well. Halfway into the Palace half here. Anthony, thank you for subscribing. It's laid back to Dominguez. Quick 1-2 with Anderson. Dominguez checks his options out. He has to go backwards to Murillo, who plays a 1-2. Back to Dominguez. Dominguez then to the line. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Forest starting to get a bit of control of the possession now. And Murillo, as I say that, Murillo goes all the way back to Sells. Sells hasn't kicked it long yet, which is absolutely beautiful to see for once. Forest starting to gain a bit of control of possession now. And as I open my big mouth, it's okay. We've won it back. We've won it back. It's all good. No, here comes freaking Palace with Eze. It's 2-on-3 here. He shoots. Oh my God, I thought it went in. I thought it went in. It looked close. Sells was absolutely just riveted to the spot. Oh, he should have scored there. It's about half a yard wide of Sells' right-hand post. Sells didn't even move. Oof. Warning shot there. Big up, Mooney. Hope you're well. Now, Sells does go long with that ball. He finds Wood. Quick 1-2. Yates got lucky there with the pass, but it's worked out nicely. Here comes Einar down the right-hand side. He had 4 on him and no support. He's lost the ball. And Palace try and turn it over. That's a good tackle there by Yates. It'll go out for a Palace throw-in. Why doesn't Sells move? I don't know, bro. He just didn't move. I thought it was in. It's one of those ones where he didn't move. Throw to be taken by Lerma, I think it is. By Mitchell, sorry. And ball played into the channel. Milenkovic chasing Nketiah, and he comes out the better of it. Ooh, nice little shimmy by Milenkovic. He finds Einar, who goes around Lerma, who pulls him back. That has to be a booking as well, ref. That should be a booking. Thank you. It's not Mike Dean. Who is this ref? Lerma with an early booking there. Einar did absolutely superbly there. Got around him. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. That's good. Nice early yellow against Palace. We're 3 subscribers away from 21,200. So if you're not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Yates plays the free kick up towards Wood. He flicks it on, but kind of just flicks it on into Chalobah's head. And Palace clear it. Flicked on by... Oh, okay, we've got the ball. It's fine. It's fine. They'll flick on there, but Milenkovic is there to mop up. He squares it to Yates, who's now the deepest man. Out wide to Murillo. Callum Hudson-Odoi doesn't do great there. He loses to that stupid Albino Hughes, the sheepshagger man. Now Eze gets the ball in the middle of the park, looking to make stuff happen. And now Gueye wanders into the Forest half. He plays it to Mitchell. Back to Eze. He's got some space here. Someone needs to close him down. Eze marching through the middle. He finds Nketiah. And then Yates puts a hand in his face, but the ref waves play on. Now here comes Elanga. Go outside him, Elanga. You've got the pace, Elanga. Take him on, man. Gueye tackles it or go for a throw into Forest. He just doesn't seem confident enough to just go outside and take the player on. Forest look full of energy. Ish, mate, ish. I'm your #1 fan, says Logan. Thank you, Logan. I wouldn't be surprised if the club receive a fine for the fans booing. It wouldn't surprise me at all. What are they gonna do? Put a ban, a stadium ban on all the fans. Now Forest asserting themselves here. Moreno out wide to Hudson-Odoi. He cuts inside. Not a great pass, but Anderson just about keeps under Forest control. And now Milenkovic switches it out wide to Ole Einar. Einar to Yates. He looks up. No real pass on. He finds Elanga. And Elanga plays it off Mitchell for a Forest throw in about halfway into the Palace half. Boys, Elanga needs to cook. Elanga needs to have a good game, man. He's on my my watch list. Einar to take the throw in. He takes it to Elliot Anderson. He's forced back to Milenkovic. He looks up, squares it to Murillo, halfway in the Forest half here. And then he finds Dominguez, who's coming deep. Plays it to Yates. Yates clips a terrible ball. Clips it over the back of the Palace defensive line. There's no one there. Einar hair is confusing me. It is a little. It is a little. You got Hudson-Odoi and Wood in your FPL. Well, hopefully they get you some points tonight, mate. Here come Palace, though, with Gueye. Forced back to Henderson. To be honest, Elanga's pressing has probably been the best out of the front three. Long ball forward. Milenkovic bats it away. Yates picks it up and goes down. Again, too softly, man. Now Palace can counter-attack. Yates should have had the strength to hold the ball off there. They cut in. Shot from distance, easy enough for Sells. The shot came in from what's his name? Forgot his name. Komodo, whatever it is. I think it took did it take a little nick? Nah, it was comfortable enough for Sells. Kamada, that's it. That's the one I'm looking for. Elliot Anderson battling well there. Dean, thank you for subscribing, bud. Mitchell, he hits Anderson, but they get away with it. And they work it back to Lacroix. Lacroix looks around. He's halfway into the Palace half here. Plays it out wide to Trevor Chalobah. Eze coming deep. He has to lay it back to the Palace defense. Forest holding about 4 or 5 players just inside the Palace half. That's a nice block by Einar, and it will be a throw-in to Crystal Palace. Komodo. It was something like that, Si. Something like that. Lacroix is the most piss me off defender of the century. I think he's decent. Least goals this season and proud, says the Palace fan. Anyway, here come Forest. Ball played into Wood. He lays it off. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Dominguez gets fouled there, tackled from behind. I'd like to see another yellow card there, but Forest take it quickly. Milenkovic will switch the play to the left. Now Moreno has got a little bit of space to work with, but Palace holding a nice shape here. He's forced back to Murillo in the left channel, squared to Dominguez. Dominguez plays it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. He looks around, he looks up, plays it short to Elliot Anderson. Forest moving the ball, but not really progressing the ball. Bit sideways and backwards at the moment. Milenkovic has the ball. Every Palace player back in their half right now. Murillo thinks about going for a driving run. Tries to slip one into Moreno's path, but it's intercepted. Now Forest are 2-on-2, and Milenkovic does fantastic. And then Murillo flicks it up and over the Palace player. And now Forest can counter here with Hudson-Odoi. He lays it back to Moreno. Moreno, we need to move the ball quicker. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson lays it off to Einar. Einar with a bit of space to work in here with Yates outside him and then Elanga outside of him. Instead, Yates goes back to Milenkovic. Murillo, back to Milenkovic. Quick football here from Forest now. Again, not really progressing. But Murillo pushes into the Palace half, plays a quick ball in, and then he goes round the Albino Hughes. Lays it off to Milenkovic now. Every player bar Milenkovic in the Palace half. Milenkovic to Murillo. Back to Milenkovic. Palace not interested at all in pressing Forest back line. Dominguez plays it out wide. That's a nice ball by Moreno. Can Hudson-Odoi get it? He's in behind him now. He needs support. It's there with Yates at the edge of the box. He's got to stop diving down, man. Picked up by Elliot Anderson. Why is Yates' first thought to dive to the floor? Elanga, Forest injecting some pace here. Einar can't control it, and now Eze can come away with the ball. Ball played out wide to Muniz. He's gone Moreno up against him. And it'll be a throw-in, I think, to Palace. It was a lovely ball by Moreno into Hudson-Odoi. He skipped past Lacroix. He pulled it back to the edge of the box. It was just behind Wood. And then I don't know why Yates has to fall down. Although here comes Hughes with a bit of space. Eze, he slipped in the ball there. The shot is weak. Del spills it, but picks it up on the second attempt by Eddie Nketiah. No wonder the shot was weak. It was a nice ball in. Thank you for subbing. I'll be appreciate it, bud. I'll stop spamming it. Palace are low blocking. They are a little. Now, here come Forest with the ball again. Dominguez. Falling down is akin to bending the knee, says Davo. Einar not started great. We're doing okay down the left side. I think Moreno's played well. He switches the ball out there. He finds Elanga in some space, and Einar just bombs past him. Go, Elanga, go. Use your pace, son. He's cut inside, And the ref's not, that's a foul there. It was obstructed. The ref's not given the free kick. And now Forest are slightly out of position, but well played by Anderson there. Picks the ball up. Looks around. Gives it to Milenkovic. He's almost playing like a right winger at the moment. And now Einar. He's got Elanga outside him. Chooses to cut in. Back heels it to Elanga. Man, Palace are proper low blocking. That's a nice ball in behind by Elliot Anderson. Elanga can't bring it under control. And now Gay spins around and gets it clear. But only as far as Dominguez. The ball's just a bit of head tennis going on now. Anderson chooses to bring it down, brings it down deliciously, cuts inside, spins around. He gets around a couple, but sideways around. Now he plays it out to Moreno. Moreno plays it out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Into the box he goes. He goes back to the D. He shoots. It's blocked. Now Anderson with a little bit of a La Croqueta. He's forced his way through. Dean Henderson saves it and pushes it behind for a corner. That was a lovely La Croqueta there from Anderson. From his right foot, he shifts it to his left foot. He started really well, and it goes behind for a Forest corner. And is this the Milenkovic moment? One hopes. You can see that come hell or high water, Callum Hudson-Odoi wanted that cheat code angle. Here comes the corner for Forest. I think it'll be taken by Elanga. Come on, Forest. Bismillah. Let's use some of our height there. Let's see if we can get a goal. It's whipped in. Oh, it's off the line. It's off the line. I'm not quite sure who headed it, but there was a player on the line who stopped it from going into the far post. Now Elliot Anderson picks it up in the middle. He's starting really well. This game's starting to heat up a little bit. Anderson again. Crosses the ball into the box. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo can't quite guide it on target. What a ball into the box by Elliot Anderson. Oh, he just had to guide it, and I think he had Henderson beat. Oh, he just didn't angle it enough. He just headed it literally back where it came from. Forest are now starting. It was Lerma that cleared it off the line, man. What a chance that was for Forest. What a couple of minutes that was. And I gotta say, Anderson's looking really good in the 10. He really is. Palace now. Forest pressing them, forcing the mistake. Well done, Elanga there. Forcing Mitchell to put a poor to put a poor pass out. It'll be a throw into Forest deep in the Palace half. Now I see why they call him the Geordie Maradona. Absolutely. Einar will take this throw. As a quick chat with Yates. Maybe they're checking their dinner plans for tonight. Einar backs up. He's going to launch it in. There's 4 in the box with 3 on the edge of the box. Einar winds it up. Takes about another pace back. About 4 pace run up. Launches it in. It's a bit loopy. It comes back to Einar. He's going to try and see it out for a corner. And my God, is that the worst cross I have ever seen as he slices it. It was like one of my golf drivers, man. Just sliced it straight into the Bridgeford end. Come on, Forest. Keep the pressure on, says Richard. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. Completely free to do. Forest, after a little bit of a slow start in the first 5 minutes, I think the last 10 minutes have completely dominated this. And are unlucky not to be a goal or two up. Palestine with the goal kick, and Gay now plays it out wide to Chalobah. Chalobah tries to get the jump there on Hudson-Odoi, then launches it forward, and Murillo heads it back into the middle. Eze chests it down, juggles it a little, and then lays it off to Lerma. Now there's some space here for Palace down the right-hand side with Muniz. He's looking for some support. Forest marking up quite well here. Dominguez following the runner. Now that Albino comes out wide, he's crossed it in. It should be... That's well done by Einar there. Made me crap myself, I'm not going to lie, but he chested it back to Sells. Got down on his knees, chests it back to Sells. And Sells gives him a pat on the back and then distributes the ball to Murillo. Murillo to Moreno. Plays it into Dominguez. Dominguez finding nice little space in between the lines there. Now he's got the ball to Elliot Anderson. Chips the ball forward. Didn't quite work out. And Lacroix under pressure there from Dominguez, who's pressing them nicely. Forces it back to Lacroix, who's forced to go long. And then no problems there for Milenkovic. And the ball breaks for Einar here on the right-hand side. Here comes Einar. Plays it into Elliot Anderson. Yates was asleep there as Anderson passes the ball to him. Now he's lost it. Palace are on a break here. Eddie Nketiah takes a shot. And in true Eddie Nketiah fashion, it goes high and wide. Yates was not alert to that quick pass from Elliot Anderson, man. I'll tell you what, it wasn't that wide, man. I think it might have flicked the post. I think it flicked the post. Oh, it did as well. It did as well. I downplayed it a little bit. But we're still 0-0 here. Here comes Yates. He heads it forward to Chris Wood, to Elliot Anderson. And that'll be a free kick to Forest. About halfway into the Palace half. Taken by Dominguez, plays it out to Moreno on the left-hand side. So Hudson-Odoi steps over the ball, cuts back, plays it to Dominguez. He one-touches it to Moreno, back to Dominguez. Ooh, Palace pressing here. Murillo with a nice spinneroonie there, then cuts the ball out wide, doesn't quite reach Elanga, but Einar will pick it up. Plays it to Elanga, steps inside. Laid off all the way to Milenkovic. Everyone in the Palace half right now. Elanga chops inside. He's got 4 Palace players around him, but he finds Dominguez. Now we switch the play out to the left-hand side. Crossed in. Elanga gets in front of Mitchell there and lays off nicely to Einar. Einar plays it short into Yates. Yates out wide to Elanga. Crosses the ball in. Oh, a crucial touch there by Chalobah. Comes off his shin as Chris Wood was about to just put the finishing touches on that move. It was coming straight for Woodinho and Chalobah gets a shin to it. It'll be a corner to Forest. Oh my God, Wood, you're going to kill me here, says Jess. Corner to be taken. Ball's whipped in. It's got decent bend on it. Can't find Chris Wood. Moreno heads it back in. Yates with the header. Post. It hit the post, but no one reacted. Chris Wood just looked away, almost in disgust. And now Palace can break with Eddie Nketiah. He's straight down the other end of the pitch. It was Yates, I think, with the header onto the post. And Yates is down injured. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. It was a nicely guided header back in by Moreno. Yates, there's a good header by Yates. Tried to guide it to the far post. I think he hits the back of... Oh, it just needed to come off the inside of the post, man, and it would have landed at Wood's feet, but it hit the post and went the other side. Yates has gone down here. I think what happened was he had a little clash of heads, but I'm not quite sure. Feels like a goal is coming. Yeah, but to who? I don't know. All right, little break and play here. Quick reminder, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new as well. So far, it's Forest 0, Crystal Palace 0, but it's been an eventful match, I've got to say. We keep getting caught out, but so far, we're just cooking these Eagles. We need the goals, though. We need the goals. How are you guys feeling now, man? Eleni, thank you for subscribing. It looks like he's going to be okay. Noel Gallagher tending to him, or should I say Liam Gallagher tending to him there? That Nketiah shot tickled the post as well. Yeah, tickled my butthole as well when I saw the replay. It'd go either way. It could. It'll be a free kick here to Palace. About 1/3 of the way into the Forest half. Eagles get lost in the Forest. You're going 3-0. I'll take 3-0. Just think we nearly signed Nketiah. Let's save the cussing of Nketiah until full time when hopefully we've won and he hasn't scored and I don't have to worry about any receipts. Bro, it's my first time watching and I fell in love with your content. Do you do other games or just Forest? Thank you, bro. Yeah, we do other games as well on our second channel and sometimes on here as well, the Footy Network. I'll put the link in the chat for you guys. But yeah, we'll cover as much football as we can. But obviously on here, we focus about the mighty Reds. Nketiah now, he gets past Dominguez, cuts inside Elliot Anderson, and then a true style Nketiah shot dribbles it straight at Sells. Forrest got caught out there, you know. It's such a pleasure watching Forest nowadays. It really is. I mean, we're competing properly in games. We're creating good chances. No more of this turgid, low block, 10 men behind the ball. But it's still just as nerve-wracking. Oh, Forest there getting lucky. It'll be a throw into Forest in our own half here. There's nowhere near the bench. He'll be in the main stand somewhere. Actually, he's probably going to be in Marinakis' seat, isn't he? Seeing that Marinakis can't use it. Throw in here to be taken by Moreno. We do turn it over too much in dangerous places. That I agree with, Pat. We're losing it too high up in our own half. Blocked there by Dominguez, and it'll be a throw into Palace. About the third of the way into the Forest half. Throw to be taken in just a second. Play to that Albino. He chips it up to Nketiah. And a terrible shot goes behind for a goal kick to Forest. Every time I see Nketiah on the ball, man, my heart skips a beat. It really does. We got over 600 of you on YouTube, over 1,200 of you across the network. Please make sure you've taken a second to hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well. And Forest are about to take the goal kick. Murillo's looks like he's going to take it short to Sells, and does. Sells, he then cuts one long towards Chris Wood. He can't win it. LaCroix wins that header, and Dominguez is able. What's he given there? Given offside against Wood, I think, or a throw-in. I'm not quite sure. Offside. Unsubscribe if Nketiah scores. If he does, I'll shut the channel down. LaCroix to take this free kick. What's up? We'll normally be watching the live, but on holiday, can't watch the game, so listening to your commentary, says Fizzy. Good to have you aboard, bro. Hopefully we can commentate on some goals for you for Forest. LaCroix plays it square to Gueye. Approaches the halfway line. And then goes back to LaCroix. He drills one into Hughes. Eze with a quick touch to Nketiah. Now out wide to Muniz, who's got loads of space. He crosses the ball in. The shot scuffed into the ground by that dude. I forgot his name again. And now Forest can counter. It's a wasted ball, but Wood's trying to make something of it. But it goes back to Dean Henderson. Kamado. I can't remember his name. Kamado. He's the one who scuffed the shot. Anyway, who cares? We're back underway. Here comes Mitchell down the left-hand side. Plays it behind Kamado, but Nketiah picks it up. And they've got acres of space again with Munier down that left-hand side. Ball crossed in, headed away by Yates, back in by Mitchell. Anderson should pick this up and just panic punts it forward. But Callum Hudson-Odoi chases it down, and he does well. Beats his former teammate, and that's a foul. That should be a booking as well by Muniz. Callum Hudson-Odoi does well there, and it'll be a free kick to Forest about a third of the way into the Palace half. There was no intent there to get the ball. That should be a yellow, in my opinion. Shamatov, thank you so much for becoming a member. Hopefully we'll have some goals to share with you. Free kick's going to be taken, I think, by Moreno here. He can deliver a good set piece. We're sending up Milenkovic as well. Murillo's making his way forward. Nketiah shot in it. Alien Spear, thank you for subscribing, bud. Free kick set to be taken. Palace set up just about 6-7 yards outside the D. Moreno crosses it in. Dominguez flicks it on. Oh, it's cleared away there. But Dominguez picks it up, goes to the byline. He goes down. It'll be a corner, though. A little mini shout of a penalty there, but corner given. Thank God we didn't get... All right, chat, please stop talking about Nketiah. You know what's going to happen if you do. There'll be a corner here to Forest. Only love, brother. Much love, bro. Appreciate the support. Corner to be taken from the Cluffy side stand. Here it comes. It's whipped in. Milenkovic. Oh, Wood actually took it off Anderson. I think that ball was going to release back to Anderson. But nonetheless, Callum Hudson-Odoi picks it up and has to go back to Moreno, back into the Forest half. And he's forced all the way back to Sells there. Sells has a look around. Plays the ball into Einar's feet. It's very noticeable that Sells isn't punting the ball long today. Maybe they've been watching my videos. Milenkovic kind of gets it stuck between his feet, goes to Sells, and he chips one wide. Lovely. Oh, Hudson-Odoi needed to control that one, man. I would change Dominguez at halftime. I think Dominguez has been okay. Only person who can jinx us is Wolfie, says Fitz. Here comes Muniz down their right-hand channel. Checks his run, cuts it back to Lerma. And then it's forced all the way back to Lacroix. And Forest can slowly prod up towards the halfway line here. Lacroix waits on the ball. Has to square it to Gay. Gay looks around. He cuts one across to Chalobah. Now Forest start to venture and start to press into the Palace half. Lacroix plays it through the channel. Oh, lovely by Murillo there. Nice ball into Elanga. Play it through, Elanga. You're too slow, man. Wood had made the run, and Elanga hesitated and got tackled. A hook slide tackle from behind, completely clean. And now Palace can come away with the ball. Getting a little cagey at the moment. Albino Hughes moaning about something. Go back to Derby, you twat. I think it's a free kick here to Palace. Take Elanga off now. He just doesn't look confident, man. He doesn't look confident. We'll play back to Lacroix. APBL, alaikum salam, bro. I hope you're well. That's well done there by Moreno. He now plays it to Hudson-Odoi. Finds Elliot Anderson. He's gone quiet in the last 5 minutes. Hopefully he's about to burst into life. Now Einar makes the run outside, cuts inside, and then back outside, finds Elanga on the wing. And then Elanga gives it away again. He does recover the ball. Yates, edge of the box, squares it to Moreno. He has a shot. It's blocked by that twat Hughes. And then Moreno can flick it behind. What? He's given a free kick to Palace. Moreno won that in my eyes. Be a free kick to Palace halfway in their half. Possession-wise, at the moment, Forest 61% possession to Palace's 39. We've had a total of 4 shots to their 7. They've hit the post, we've hit the post. It's been fairly even, but you have to say, Forest have been the slightly better team, I would say, so far in the bigger picture. All good, alhamdulillah, hope you're well. Forest doing well this season. They are, bro. They are. And I'm back on FIFA as well, mate. I wish I wasn't. Here come Palace, building it up from the back again. Ball played through. Oh, that's well slid into Eze's path. Eze has Moreno outside him. For God's sake, why is that disconnected? Now Forest can counter-attack here with Elliot Anderson. He lays it back to Moreno. Gives it to Dominguez. Forest on the halfway line here. Anderson to Dominguez. To Moreno. Quick passes here, but not really with much forward momentum. Need Forest to win so you go over United. Yeah, man. We could be 5th if we win our next 2 games because we play again before everyone else. Anderson. Nice flick. Yates can't quite get onto it. And then it's punted clear by Palace. And Milenkovic can pick it up and distribute it to Einar. Einar plays it to Elanga. He turns. He finally takes on Mitchell. Mitchell slides in and clears the ball. We keep giving it back to Palace. I'm screaming at the TV, getting angry and frustrated. Richard, I have to keep my voice down because the kids are asleep, but I just feel like we should have taken a chance by now. Crazy Cat Lady saying Anderson's looking good. He is. I know, looks like he's going to launch one in. I would like to see us profit from one of these long throw-ins, man. I don't think we've seen it yet, have we? Maybe now's the time. Einar launches it in. And we don't win the ball, but Einar recovers it, heads it back to Murillo. Murillo swings it out wide to Moreno. J. Ross, thank you for subscribing, bud. And he goes all the way back to Sells. Sells looks up and chooses to play it short. OIC YouTube, thank you for subscribing. Dominguez comes away with it. Anderson's pulled out to the right-hand side here. And badly given away there by Dominguez, but he recovers it and brings it back to Sells. The pace of the game has died a bit. Missed those Niakate throws. Yeah, they were so nice and flat. We need Jota. I agree, man. Jota on the right-hand side with a bit of energy would have been fantastic. Milenkovic switches a long ball forward. That's got to be a foul. He's given offside. He's in his own goddamn half. Ref, do you know the rules? I mean, seriously. He took the ball in his own half. Ball played out wide to Mitchell. Plays it into the channel, but Dominguez should be able to clean up. He does. It'll be a throw into Palace here. Cappy, I see what you're writing, bro. Ball played out wide, blocked. Another throw into Palace here. Palace have nothing here. Just keep calm and we've got this. But this is what we've struggled against this season, guys. When a team low blocks against us, gets compact, we can't seem to play between the lines that well. Lerma's going to wind this up for a long throw-in of their own. Sells dries his hands with a towel. Chris Wood up against Lacroix, trying to free up Sells here. Launched in. Flicked back. Chris Wood got something on it. Elanga plays it out wide to Einar. Chips it down the line. And brought down by Chalobah. And then Chris Wood puts his arm in his back. It'll be a free kick to Palace. Shout out to Chappie in the chat. I saw your WhatsApp, mate. It popped up. Palace start again now with Lacroix. Plays it to Gay. Back to Lacroix. Palace is struggling to break Forest defensive setup as well. The game needs a goal to open things up. Obviously, we want it on the red side, though. I'm going to try match my game with this stream. I don't want spoilers. I'm in 37:25, but I don't know what delay you guys will get off that. And that's put out by Elanga. And it'll be a throw-in, I think, to Palace. Happy or cocky with his 9 points. Oh, I don't know how cocky he's going to feel on Friday. We got a cool couple of streams coming up for you guys this week. Make sure you're free Thursday night. Here comes Lacroix. Plays it to Eze. And then Dominguez is deemed to have fouled him with a push in the back. It'll be a free kick to Palace on the halfway line. Lerma takes it quickly to Eze. Stream is perfect. Cheers, Graham. Eze. Oh, it's lost there. And then Dominguez has a little swipe there. And he's been told to calm down. It'll be a free kick to Palace, probably about 35, 36 yards out. He didn't get any of the ball. It is a free kick there. I think that was a foul. I mean, it wasn't huge, but enough to put him down. About 35 yards out, probably too far to shoot. See what Milenkovic can do. Free kick to be taken by, what's his name again? Komodo. Gonna try your TikTok likes 10K, says Chappy. Chappy, you're just stalking me right now, bro. It's actually going to be Eze to take the free kick. Here it comes. Whipped in. It's decent. It's headed away, I think, by Milenkovic. It's been stopped. I don't know what happened there. My God, he is as well. He's pounding those hearts. You can tell Chappy's kids are in bed. There's Morgan Gibbs White in the stands there with another funky looking hat on. My God, what's Wayne Hennessy doing there? My God, that's the sin bin, isn't it? You got James Ward-Prowse in there as well. All the naughty boys. Chris Wood flicks it up, but not onwards. Lerma heads it back forwards. Dominguez picks it up. Moreno flicks it off a Palace player. It'll be a throw into Forest on the halfway line. Crystal Palace equal mid-table fodder. Looking game shit, says Stuart. It's gone a little dry in the last 10 minutes. I'm not going to lie. Forest kind of went at it hard in the 20th to 30th minute. Had a few chances. And then the game's kind of annulling each other out. Headed up by Milenkovic. And then Moreno. It's got messy here. Really messy. Nice there by Anderson. Lays off to Murillo. Forest can rebuild here now from the back. Played out wide to Aina. Takes on Kamado. And then his shin pad's literally fallen out as he's dragged back. And that should be a yellow card. I think he pulled it in, and it is. And it is a yellow card there. Mada gets the yellow card. The foul there on Aina. His shin pad came flying out. Palace concede here now. We still have the second half to score. Great analysis there, bro. That's how football works. You know, letting the Palace fans dominate the chat. What's going on? What would Forest give to be mid-table fodder or otherwise? I don't know. If we win this and the next one, boys and girls, we're fifth. Ball cut in by Elanga. Henderson comes out a long way. Decent take in the end. My God, Chappy is not joking, man. He is pounding those hearts, man. 1,700 hearts from Chappy right there. Guess his right wrist needed some work tonight. Palace pods must be dire. Is Rich doing a watch along? Lerma plays it forward. And Will Hughes just sleeps on the ball and he's given a free kick. No idea why. Taken quick to Eze. Eze to Kamada. Back to Lerma. Forced back to Lacroix. Spins around, looks for a pass, can't go anywhere, so squares it to Gaye. He tries to run at Elanga, checks his run, plays it through the gap, finds Eze. It's still very messy. Eze lays it back. Well done there by Dominguez. So messy. That's got to be a foul. It's not given. And now Palace can counter here. Hughes plays it out wide. Ball played into Kamada and it's just batted away there by Murillo. Go out for a Forest throw, and I thought that was a foul there. Here comes Gaye into the Forest half, plays it out wide. He finds Mitchell on the wing. Elanga slows him down. Back to Gaye. Anderson now pressing. Palace move the ball to their right-hand side. And now, my God, man, someone put a tackle in. There'll be a corner to Palace here. Wolfie, block these shite Palace fans. Neil, that's up to the mods, man. They want to banter, let them banter. All started with a poor Elanga pass, yeah. Caliber's down here injured. I mean, he went on a long run. I don't know if they're going to have a look at this for some kind of penalty call or something. I think it was outside the box. We're into the 45th minute. That's some hearts from the Clement channel. Cappy's still going away at it, man. 2,300. He's not messing around. Wrist is starting to go, he says. I think it'll be Hughes to take this corner. Played short to Eze on the edge of the box. Back to Hughes. He whips the ball in, headed away. I think it was Yates, but only as far as Hughes again. Well in there by Yates, but Eze comes away with the ball. He looks up. There's a man down for Palace. The ball's whipped in. Whereas we just need to get it to half time here. Oh, Eze works his way into the box. He shoots. It's blocked by Murillo, I think. It's suddenly all Palace. Blocked by Moreno. And then Yates does well. Wins the foul there. There'll be 2 minutes of additional time. Be a free kick to Forest on the edge of their own box there. Forest thinking about their cup of tea at the moment. But here comes Einar. Plays it to Elanga. He's got to take Mitchell on. I'm sorry, he's crap. He's crap. Either take him on or make the pass. He does neither. Loses the ball to Kamada. And now Palace can break with a minute to go in this half. Eze looking around for a pass. Lays it off to Chalobah. Should have cashed in with Newcastle when they offered 50 million or whatever it was. Ball swung out wide to Muniz, who's in a lot of space here. Moreno comes out to meet him, forces him inside. He then plays it back to, who is that? Lerma, I think it is. And to Chalobah. I just take the whistle right now. I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about this minute. Forest forcing Palace deeper, all the way now back to Dean Henderson. He clears the ball forward. Eze flicks it on. Milenkovic battling with Nketiah, absolutely deals with him. And Yates lost the ball a little, but Forest get away with it. And now Murillo picks it up. Plays it to Moreno. Is there time here for Forest to build a quick attack before half time? Plays it short to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Looks for the 1-2. Finds Anderson. Anderson in behind for Callum Hudson-Odoi. There's a chance here if he can get past Lacroix. Can't quite do his, but that's lovely. He finds Anderson. He crosses the inward. Oh! Cristiano Wadinho just basically cushions it out of the air and into Dean Henderson's hands. It's 0-0. It was a lovely ball by Anderson. Wood on the full stretch. All he could do was cushion it down to Dean Henderson. Just for a second there, I thought he'd beaten him. He just couldn't get any meat or power on the ball. And it's half time and it's 0-0. It was the workman-like first half, shall we say. Nuno should have the taser to jolt the lads. Nuno can't do anything, bro. He can't do anything. What are you guys saying about the performances so far? For me, I would say Anderson was the standout man, although he faded towards the end until he got involved there. Outside of that, there's been like, I'd say 6 out of 10 performances. I'd say Elanga's been really poor, and I don't think Callum Hudson-Odoi he's had a couple of bursts, but nothing sustained. I'm looking at this Palace team, I'm thinking there's not much there. We just need to get some flair on. Jota, Sosa, those players both need to come on. I'd consider taking Dominguez and Elanga off, to be honest. Yates has been a bit anonymous for me as well. He's got to hook Elanga, surely. Yeah, you gotta get Jota on. It needs some energy in there. Jess with the £2. Thank you so much. She says, Wood really hasn't helped my anxiety. Wood's come the closest. I think Wood's been okay. Milenkovic has looked solid as well. Anderson's crosses are good for Wood. Great for Wood. Just a good for Wood. Would have rhymed, mate. Would have rhymed. Needs Sosa to run at them. Elanga is awful. I mean, when I called it out early, but you guys all had a go at me a year ago, man. For all the Pillocks putting down MGW, look at what we are without him. I agree with you, Owen, but why are they Pillocks for having an opinion, man? Surely you wouldn't begrudge them an opinion. Anderson, best player. Elanga is just crap, says James. Glenn saying crap performance for us. I don't think it's been crap. It's just been like, I don't know what the right word is. What one word, chat. What would you describe that performance as? Let's get one word. Einar is making Elanga look awful. He's taking up his space. Yeah, but Elanga isn't going outside of Mitchell. He's just lazy's not a bad word. Uninspired's not a bad word. Get Collymore on. My God, you lot are firing loads of words in. Lacking, average, shocking. I won't go as far as shocking. Unremarkable's not a bad one. Championship's a bit too much. I think Anderson is right where he needs to be. Options are too limited. Smeg, that's the old school. Mitchell is a good left back. He is indeed. Ring Ez Crypto and tell them to get the crowd louder, says Jess with the £5. Guys, put some love hearts on that Jessica super chat for me, please. Show her some love. I am tempted to give him a call and just tell him to go shake some stuff up. Jota Silva should come in for someone, maybe for Elanga. That's the change I would make. And I can probably see him bringing Dominguez off as well. Dominguez has been okay and bad at the same time. Some silly fouls given away. Who else is on the pitch? Let's just run through him. Moreno's been okay. I think Moreno's had a good game. I think Moreno, Murillo, and Milenkovic have done fine. Einar, 50-50 for me in this game. Yates, a bit anonymous, to be honest. I only noticed him when he's either trying to fall down or getting the foul. Dominguez, he's been giving away some silly free kicks for me. Elanga's been the worst player out of the 11. Anderson's up there as the best player so far. Hudson-Odoi, hot and cold for me. And Chris Wood, I don't think Chris Wood has played bad, to be honest. I think he's done okay. LK Plastering, thank you for subscribing. In general, it just needs some life in the game. It does. Wake Up just says, we just look shy. Calling it as he sees it. Chappie's up to 3.7k on the old love hearts there. He's number 2, number 1, and number 3 on there. You're crazy, mate. You're crazy. Has Dominguez had a yellow? If not, I don't know how. I don't think he did. He was, look, I would say on Anderson, first 20, 30 minutes, he was controlling the game really well. Faded off for about 10 minutes and then came back into it in the last couple of minutes. Hudson just needs one simple chance. The problem is, Chris, Hudson-Odoi was trying to force his chance. That was the problem. I think we need to freshen it up. Jota and Sosa for me. I would take off Dominguez, push Elliot Anderson back into the 8, put Jota in the 10 and Sosa out on the right, and take off Elanga as well. How fit is Taiwo? Fit enough to play for his country. How is Yates playing? Okay, a bit anonymous in that first half. No one taking responsibility on attack like MGW does all the time. Without him, we struggle. Yeah, we haven't got that creative flair, and he tends to trigger the press. Tim Sherwood says, really good game. He must be watching a different game. I don't think it's been a bad game. I think you guys are just hoping for a nice 3-0 come. What did I say before the match? It's either going to be 3-0 at halftime or 0-0. So now that it's 0-0, Forest will probably only win this one 1-0. But it does depend on the subs we see. Yates came closest to scoring, Wolfie. Yeah, it was a good header. He was unlucky to hit the post. It is half time. For those of you just joining, it's 0-0. We just looked limp without Morgan Gibbs White, and Ant wanted to sell him. Yeah, but Ant would have sold me if he could. I have never rated Tim. Tim Sherwood is useless. Busy. So far, I've called it. I said 3-0 or 0-0 at half time. And I'm not saying the Eddie N word, man. I'm not going to mention him because he flicked the post as well. We could have had Reina. Oh my God, I forgot about Reina. Taiwo don't score. Taiwo don't score, and today, then when? I would risk him today last time. Zaha Kamada is the change we need, says Eagle-Eyed Football. Rich is in the house. Plus, maybe Mateta on because we keep crossing the ball. Nketiah looks lively. Yeah, but he can't shoot, bro. Now you've made me say it. Now you've made me say it. Wood picking up good positions, and one will end up in the back of the net. That's the optimism I like. Heart in the mouth of the Nketiah shot that hit the post. From the angle I saw it on, it didn't look like it hit the post, but on the replay, it was like, pucker up that butthole, man. That was close. Alanga just offers nothing. Yeah. Fish away, mate. Fish away. Those and Joss right now. It has to be. It has to be those two. Got 4-0 written all over it. I hope you're the one doing the writing. I'm back, the Palace fan. I'll say hi to Rich. Rich is in the chat as well. I'm getting worried now as we're not taking our chances. I know. I think Forest had the better of the first half. If we have a quick look through the stats, possession-wise, 55% to Forest. Shots on target, 2 for us, 3 for them. They've had 2 more shots in general over us. We've had more corners than them, and more offsides than them, and more fouls than them. Your app crashed. You got to 3,800, mate. Anderson, amazing, but he needs to be quicker and dynamic. That's not a bad point. I think that the pace of the play has been too slow from both teams. Both teams. They're quite happy to give it to the centre back. Both teams won't press the centre back, and then they're just looking for sideways and backwards passing. Rich saying, I agree, you've created the better openings. Yeah, yours has been more flamboyant. I got a bad feeling, says Rossi. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a chance to revise your your pre-match predictions, right? Is anyone changing? Is anyone going from a Forest win to a draw or a Palace win to a draw? Get your updated predictions in. While you do that, I'm just going to quickly nip to the loo. Get your predictions in. I'll have a nosy through them as soon as I come back. So I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. All right, ladies and gents, I'm back. I'm back. A lot of you revising your scores. A lot of you notching it down from 3 or 4 down to 1 or 0-0. Oh. Don't forget, we still got to do the player ratings after this. It's going to be a long night. Yo, guys, I'm a Leicester City fan. What do you think on Friday's predictions? Well, we've got some streams with some of your Leicester YouTubers coming up this week, so we'll talk it all through there. 10-0 says Fizzy. 2-2 says H. Hey, Dams, good to see you, bro. Quick reminder, don't forget, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new here. And if you need a VPN, you've got Netflix. Let me know in the chat, Y or N, if you got Netflix. If you got Netflix, put a Y in the chat. And if you're in the UK, do you know we are getting absolutely screwed by Netflix because they give America all the good shows and all the newest shows. So if you use Surfshark, change your country to America, you can then unlock the whole American catalog. So all you got to do is scan that QR code. If you use on top of that code FFTV, you'll get an additional 4 months for free. And check this, 83% off. So check it out. It protects you online as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi injured. So we're going to see a change. That should be Sosa then, really, on the left-hand side. If it's that side, I'd put Sosa on. I don't know. Did they say that at halftime? I was in the loo. I'm going to trust you guys on that one. Aina's had a good game, I think. I like what I've seen from him so far. I don't know. I don't think he's been at his brilliant best. Been okay. He's about a 6 out of 10 so far for me, if I'm being honest. All right, players are coming back out. Let's see if you guys are right. Hudson-Odoi is coming back out. What are you lot saying? You trollers. Honestly, I go to the loo and you guys troll away. Diane saying Sosa is not good. Bro, we've not seen a big enough sample size. Chad took a bad knock right at halftime and limped off. He's back out. Wolfie, I'm from Costa Rica, of course, but we moved to Canada, but we're still from Latin America. Traditionally, there's a big party when you turn 15, and all I want is to go to Nottingham and watch in VIP. Hopefully you can get across, bro. If you ever do, let us know. All right, Mullov Kintyre has rung out and I forgot to play it on here. Apologies. Happy still hitting those hearts over on TikTok. Make sure you're following us on TikTok, X or whatever it's called, Instagram, official FFTV, and Forest Fan TV on TikTok. And we're back underway. Forest now kicking towards the Trent end. No changes, which surprises me, to be honest. Milenkovic lays it back to Sells. Players like Jota will leave under Waston Nuno, says Graham. Here comes Moreno. It's a slow pace start again. Murillo back to Moreno. That's inside. Lays it off to Murillo. Back to Moreno. He's going to go back to Murillo. No, he's not. He kind of cornered himself there. Flicks it forward and it'll be a throw in. It might be to Forest here, I think. You still stream on Twitch? Might what? Yeah, Twitch is live, bro. Twitch is up and running if you want Twitch. If you've got Amazon Prime and you're on Twitch, you know what to do. Moreno takes the throw in. Yates goes down and this time gets the foul. The ref waves play on though. Here comes Aina. He's got Elanga outside of him. He's played it behind him though. Elanga picks the ball up, cuts inside, crosses it. Headed by Chalobah. Only as far as Yates. He puts it to Dominguez. He shoots. There's a shout of handball. Moreno then shoots. It's blocked. It's all going off in the middle there. Palace can come away with it. but it goes out for a throw into Forest. I'm old. What is Twitch? It's like a traditionally gaming streaming platform. Throw in to be taken here by Aina. Looking around, launches it. Chris Wood flicks a chest on, but is cleared away by Mitchell. And Einar lets it run out for another Forest throw-in. Einar takes it to Elanga. He loses the ball. Punted forward by Palace. Murillo hooks it back to Sells. He brings it under control with his left foot, looks around and plays a short pass to Murillo. Murillo, reverse ball, very dangerous, but found Anderson. Now Milenkovic plays it out wide to Einar. He cushions it to Yates, who lumps one forward. Not a great ball. And Lerma comes away with it. That's a terrible layoff by Eze. It's picked up by Dominguez. He's driving forward through the middle. Now plays it out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left touchline. Got two on him. He cuts inside, puts a cross in. Hughes blocks it with his hand, but the ref lets it go. It comes to Moreno. He's lost it, and it'll be a throw into Forest. It's very sloppy, guys. It's very sloppy. You throw into Forest. No changes, M. For those of you joining late, Forest haven't made any changes. The team is as stated up there. There'll be a throw in here to Forest. It'll be Moreno to take it. Takes a long throw in. Winds it up. Launches it in. It's flicked on by Milenkovic. He loses it in between his feet. That's well cut out there by Einar. Hudson-Odoi plays it into Anderson. Anderson tries to dink his way into the box. Moreno crosses a low ball in. There's no one in there, man. And Palace can punt it away with Nketiah. And it should be Murillo to pick this one up. Fizz with the 1 month. Thank you so much. My nan would play better than Elanga right now, he says. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Murillo lays it all the way back to Sells. Sells looks around, thinks about passing it to Murillo, changes his mind. And then goes long, really long towards Wood. Wood brings it down beautifully. Flicks it round the corner to Dominguez. He looks up. He crosses the ball. It's too much, but it will reach Elanga. Probably going to lose it. He lays it off to Einar. Einar back to Elanga. Cuts inside. Looks for a quick 1-2 with Yates. That's nice. It's a terrible cross by Elanga, man. There's no fizz on it. It's too low. If you're going to go low, you got to fizz it in across. Again, it's just a blind cross from him. His football IQ is atrocious. Einar to take the throw in now. Plays it down the channel. Probably the wrong choice in the throw in, to be honest. And it's punted forward. Eze chests it down. Dominguez gets a foot on it. Yates plays it into Elliot Anderson. He loses his footing and the ball. And now Palace might be able to break here. Kamada plays it out wide. Nketiah with Eze on the overlap. He releases it to him. He cuts back in. Chips it into the middle to Lamar. Lamar plays the ball through. He finds Hughes. Tried to flick it on, and it's cleared nicely by Murillo. Straight to Gay, though. He brings the ball down quite nicely. Finds Chalobah. Spreads it out wide to the right-hand side. Muniz has some room here. He cuts inside, but Moreno puts in a good tackle. But it comes straight back to Lacroix. Lacroix drives straight through the middle. Takes on a couple of Forest players. Now there's a gap there, but Murillo does well. Pokes a toe out. But it's coming straight back at Forest now. Everyone in the Forest half. Ball played out wide to Mitchell. He goes all the way back to Gay. Forest can get back into their shape. Just feels very lackluster at the moment. Hughes finds a ball. Out wide now to Muniz. He's got some space. He crosses it in. It's a bit too deep. And it should go behind for a goal kick. As Graham says, make sure you guys do hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. We're on the road to 22,000 subscribers. Just had to sort the cats out. Did we have any changes? No changes, crazy cat lady. As you were. As you were. Forest going for this short goal kick routine now with Murillo passing it to Sells. Nketiah and Eze going for the press, and then Sells goes long. Anderson flicks it on. Picked up by Einar. Back to Anderson. A nice ball. Oh, Elanga gets in the way of it. Deflects it into the path of the Palace player. Would I take a draw now? I think the win's still there, mate. I think the win's still there. Ball whipped out wide. Muniz finding some space in this right-hand channel. Brings it down eloquently. Cuts back. Moreno all on him, though. Forces him back to Chalobah. He goes to Lacroix. No worries, crazy cat lady. It's gone back to sideways and backwards passing from both teams. Chalobah plays a forward ball to Muniz. He goes down the wing. He looks to cross one in. He slips. He crosses it. It'll fall to Eze. He shoots. And that's shocking by Sells, but he gets away with it. And it's offside. I mean, bloody hell, Sells. The save. Let me retract. Let me just watch it back. I don't think it was a great save. He played it back into danger. He got very lucky. The second save was good and instinctive, but lackluster again from Forest. Ball's gone long, flicked on by Wood to no one. All the way back now to Dean Henderson. Forest need to make some changes and make them now. Bring on Jota, man. Eze loses the ball but gets away with it, luckily. Milenkovic is way out of position here. Elanga might be able to get... No, he can't. And now Palace can break down the right-hand side. Murillo, oh, he sold himself. Look behind you, Moreno. Palace are 3-on-2 here. What a block by Moreno. The shot from Hughes. Forest are losing their shape and concentration here and getting away with it a little bit. Murillo sold himself with that slide there and got done by Nketiah of all people. And Forest have not started the second half well at all. Moreno, though, excellent block. Excellent block. Changes need to be made. Einar to take the throw in. His underlay has been ripped open. Ball launched down. Terrible throw by Einar, man. Goes out for another Forest throw. Gets the towel out, wipes it down. And then he goes all the way back to Sells. Milenkovic. Canny old. He's not old, but holds off Nketiah nicely. Murillo. Sloppy pass to Moreno. Forest can get away with this. Now Murillo steps into the half. Lays it off to Milenkovic. Forest with a little bit of space here down the right-hand side. Einar driving forward. He's struggling to link up properly with Elanga. They're just either too close to each other or too far apart. Yates to Einar, to Anderson, to Elanga. Switches the ball wide. That's a decent ball. Out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Gets to the edge of the box, looks for his angle, finds Dominguez, and he casually takes a shot that's very weak straight into Henderson's hands there. Speak to the mods for the edits. Hey, for the edits. Hope you're well, buddy. 300 to go. Bloody hell, Chappie's on 5.9k on likes. Ball whipped forwards. It should be... Oh, man. Murillo and Moreno, just for a second, they hesitated. Puts it out for a throw into Palace. Atmosphere is in here is electric. Pity the game is static, says John. Hope you're enjoying the game, Johnny boy. It's 9.8k. Is it really? God, you've been busy, mate. Busy. We are throwing here to Palace. Taken to Hughes. He's offside. Dominguez lays it off to Murillo. He goes long. Would try to flick it round to Elliot Anderson, but now Palace might be able to counter. Lerma plays it through. Moreno is probably the only one who's playing well this second half. It'll be a free kick to Forest. Hey, Albie, hope you're well. Wood can trap it further than I can kick it, says John. Good stuff, John. Glad to hear that, buddy. Moreno on the ball. Again, has to go back. It's so backwards and sideways, guys. Murillo whips a ball, and that's nicely taken by Aina. Use the space, Aina. He drives in. Mitchell does well to recover, though. Gives it to Anderson. He clips it out wide to Yates. And Yates gets himself stuck now. And he loses the ball. He just had to whip it in first time. There's no urgency here. And now here comes the overload from Palace down the left-hand side with Eze. Eze crosses the ball in. He finds Nketiah. It's blocked again by Moreno. Moreno's the only one having a good half. And Callum Hudson-Odoi gets all the way back. Aina gets back. Now can Forest spring a counter-attack? Yates to Elanga. He takes down Elliot Anderson. It'll be a free kick. Cappy, man, I can't look at my WhatsApp. Fine, let me look at my WhatsApp. You're an idiot, Chappy. You're an idiot. Oh, Rich, I didn't even see that you called, mate. Sorry. Here comes Moreno down the left-hand side. Looks around for a pass. Has to go to Dominguez. I guarantee the first sub will be Dominguez, where it needs to be Elanga. Moreno cuts inside. Needs some support. Nice ball into Hudson-Odoi. He's surrounded by 4 Palace players. Flicks it behind. Can Dominguez keep it in? He does. Hudson-Odoi now. Edge of the box. Yates. That's the most disgusting dive I've ever seen, man. Honestly, Yates, get up. Now Palace can counterattack. And Nketiah is just running through. And Elliot Anderson is forced to pull him down. And he'll get booked for that. All right, where are my mods? Where are the mods in the chat? All right, looks like I need an extra mod. Does anyone want to volunteer to be a mod? I don't think that was a foul by Anderson. I said that months ago. They're not buying what Yates is doing with these dives. PBR, you ain't here often enough. I know I can trust you, bro. Free kick to be taken by Palace. Eze. He takes the shot. Oh my God. I think Sel's got a hand to that. Tipped it onto the crossbar. It'll be a corner to Palace. That's an excellent save. But again, just too much space given. No one coming out to close the end. That was cutting. That was an extraordinary save by Sels. Flicks it onto the bar. Bloody hell, man. Friday coming, mate. Coming late. It's coming. I agree, Carl. Subs need to be made. Hughes to take the corner. Plays it short. Laid back to Hughes. Edge of the box to Eze. He has another shot. This time it goes over the bar comfortably. We've not been playing well this second half. And in fact, that flicked. I think that's another corner. It is. Looks like Eze's going across to take it. At the moment, it feels like if there's going to be a goal, it's coming Palace's way. They're in the ascendancy right now. Eze to take the corner, plays it short to Hughes. Back to Eze. Ball's whipped in. It's flicked sideways by Yates. Basically goes to Munier on the other side. Munez, whatever his name is. Kamada plays it into Lama. He clips one in behind, and Einar does fantastically well there. And it'll be a goal kick to Forest. But right now, this is shambolic. And finally, a substitution. Jota on for Elanga. That should have been done at halftime. It should have been done before the match, in my opinion. It's Elanga for Jota. Let's see what you got, Jota, man. Let's get some energy into this game. I would have taken either Dominguez or Yates off, and I would have brought on Sosa as well. Dropped Anderson into the 8. That not a great pass there by Moreno. Hughes picks it up. He cuts the ball. It's a good pass to Eze. Eze falls over, and Milenkovic guides him out of the box. There's Jota straight into the action. Milenkovic picks the ball up. Yates to Jota. Let's see what he does. Brings it. Oh, he loses the ball, but we get away with it. Dominguez squares the ball out wide to Moreno. Pass it inside. Dominguez back to Moreno. Back to Dominguez. Nice pass out to Hudson-Odoi. Take him on, Hudson. He goes outside. He crosses it in towards it. There's no one there at the back post. But Yates should be able to keep this in. He ushers Einar. Einar, terrible cross. But Jota might get it. Anderson, edge of the box. Cuts inside. He shoots. He falls over, though. It squares away to Hudson-Odoi. He looks for his angle. He can't quite get it. They know about it. He needs to stop doing it. They're covering the cut inside. Murillo picks the ball up. Spins. Lays the ball back to Milenkovic. Into Elliot Anderson. To Murillo on the left. He finds Moreno. Moreno looks up, thinks about the cross, instead plays it to Hudson-Odoi. Forest have woken up after that substitution. Anderson now, back to Murillo. Murillo with a terrible pass, man. Lerma intercepts it. Now they can counter. And Einar puts the afterburners on and is able to get there first. Sells. Plays it to Yates. Out wide now to Moreno. Looks up. Squares it to Murillo. There's a bit of space in the middle here, but he goes back to Moreno. Clips the ball over the top. Headed back to Wood. Wood scores! Wood scores with the weakest shot you've ever seen. Cristiano Woodinho. Henderson remembers his Forest roots. I don't know how to describe that one to you. When the ball just came across the edge of the box, Wood swung his foot at it. It was such a weak shot. It's almost like Henderson anticipated more power behind the shot, and he palmed it. He palmed it into the back of his own net. Let's go, man. Henderson doesn't know which way to look. Let me just rewatch. I just double check. The ball was flicked forward. It was headed away. It was like a cutting shot from Wood. You know what? The shot was decent. The save was poor. Jessica with the 2 pounds. Let's go, Woodinho. My God, did we need that? Thank you so much, Jessica. Nooney with the 6 months as well. You absolute legend. As Forest take the lead. We'll get the goals up for the members in just a second. And I'm assuming either his missus is pregnant or maybe he's pregnant. Ball in the thing. The goal is up. Exclamation mark goal. If you want to see the goal, you need to be a member. Exclamation mark member. It's only 99p. And Forest have taken the lead against the run of play. I've got to say, Mateta's about to come on, but there was a little bit of spark there. Once Jota came on, the energy came back. The energy came back. You got to say it's a howler by Henderson, man. A Henderson howler. You've got to say. Live access removed. What? the hell's TikTok doing? I don't know. Check the goal out if you remember, exclamation mark goal. The goal is up. Oh yeah, he is a City fan, isn't he? Embarrassing from Henderson, rubbish at shots from outside the bar. Oh yeah, but hold the thought, because Crystal Palace have a corner here. We all know about our Achilles heel. Ball whipped in. It's headed up by Moreno. Forest are asking for a foul. Shot goes over the bar. It'll be a goal kick. 8th as it stands. Martin, please. Last time we did that, we were saying Forest are going 4th. Blah, blah, blah. And you know what happened. Look at it right there, guys. Cristiano Wadinho, 65th minute. You love to see it. Did Nketiah go off? I didn't even see it. Yes. Yes, the channel can still continue. Turner's coming on. He won't be able to. What are you talking about, Turner? Turner will be cup tied, not cup tied, parent club tied. Don't forget, members, check out the goal. If you want to be a member and support us, you get all the perks, all the badges, all the goals, exclamation mark goal. And Milenkovic has been booked. Sorry, Dominguez has been booked there. I didn't see what for. Jessica with the £10. The lovely Jessica. I was going to say, I have work at 5 in the morning. Couldn't go to bed depressed. Please just hold out. Your boy Wood's bringing it home, hopefully. Thank you so much, the lovely Jessica. Always supporting the channel. Really do appreciate your kind donations. Dominguez kicked the ball away. That's why. Now he's clipped the ball wide from the free kick. And Yates just kind of bumbles his way, but somehow we keep the ball. Anderson. I've still got to say, I don't think we've played well. Make sure you show Jessica some love on that super chat. Give it a heart, which you can do now. I think you can reply to him as well. My bank won't let me join, Wolf, and it's my old phone. No way of having, so Wolfing will join tomorrow. Get it sorted out. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, Richard. Headed down to Moreno. Back to Moreno from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he tried to flick it. He tried to get too creative there. Don't forget, you can support us on Patreon, where there's more exclusive videos. Scan that QR code or exclamation mark Patreon in the chat. That will send you the link there. We do 2 exclusive videos a week on there for you guys. You can join for free if you want to get, chatting in the posts and stuff with the rest. Here come Forest. Gone, Elliot Anderson. He's through here. He takes the shot. He sends Henderson the wrong way and he reverses with his foot. And then Ryan Yates takes a shot and it's blocked. Ball whipped in. Oh, Elliot Anderson. It's come out wide to Hudson-Odoi now. He clips it to the back post. Just out of Cristiano Wadinho's range. And he goes behind for a goal kick. Henderson looks flustered, man. He looks flustered. Here come Crystal Palace now. Ball whipped across to Meunier. He plays it square. Chalobah turns. That's well done there by Dominguez. And it'll be a free kick to Forest. I replied to a super chat. No way. Nice one, Jessica, by the way. LOL. Well done, Si. Well done, Si. Ball played forward, headed back. It's on the edge of the box. Chris Wood with another shot. He's... Oh, wait. It's a replay. A replay. It was. I was wondering how it was so identical, man. Let's wait to read your lot's chat. I looked up. Chris Wood cuts it into that bottom corner, and Henderson did the same thing again. My bad. My bad. It's still 1-0. It's just the replay. Here comes Jota, though. Plays it off Gay. He does really well, and it'll be a corner to Forest. Lovely work there by Jota. 420 up. Told you, like, Jamie, shout out to you. Good bet there, son. Still 1-0. Still 1. My bad. I looked away, and Chris Wood did the exact same thing. Cole did that as well. It'll be Anderson to take this corner. Andy with the 6 months. Make sure you check the goal out, Andy. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I know, my bad, Dominic. My bad. I've got like 5 screens open here. Corner. Anyway, this is live. Crossed in. Flicked on. It was aimed at Jota. It comes back to Elliot Anderson. He floats one in towards the back post. Henderson punches it. Comes to Hudson-Odoi. He thinks about it. Changes his mind. Goes out wide. Needs some support. He's surrounded. And he does well. He goes all the way back to Sells there. Sells now towards the halfway line. Forced to go long towards Jota. Jota up against Gay. Oh, he does well. He does really well. Wins another corner. That's what Elanga was not doing in the first half. That hustle and bustle. It'll be Elliot Anderson to take it. We score direct from a corner, man. It feels like it's been a while. How long's left? My God, there's still like nearly 20 minutes left. Be a corner to Forest here. It's whipped in. Yates over the bar, 50p pence. Couple more changes coming from Glasner. Saints are gone, no doubt about it. We just can't compete. I don't think the Saints are gone, mate. Couple of subs here for Palace. Hughes is off. Mitchell coming off as well. And it would be Saar. I rate him. And Schlupp. He's the ex-Leicester player, isn't he? Schlupp. We got no midfielders on the bench. Yeah, but we got Jota, man. We got Jota. Anyway, game's back underway. Scott with the 14 months. Thank you so much, Scott. Legend. Here comes Kamada. He's playing quite deep now. He goes out wide to Chalobah. Ball's whipped in, headed away by Murillo. And Anderson flicks it forward. Cristiano Woodinho tried to flick it into Hudson-Odoi's path, but it goes out for a Palace throw-in. Ball squared across to Lerma. Lerma's got someone outside of him. I can't tell who right now. He's found him. Back to Lerma. Pace of the game is slowed down again. This will now suit Forest if it slows down. Lacroix plays the ball. Nice play there. Go on, Moreno. Moreno, him and Anderson up against two. He cuts in lovely. He's got the runner. Play it through. He goes wide to Anderson. Anderson cuts back. Sluts it. Oh, he's unlucky. Just couldn't get the ball out of his feet. It'll be a corner to Forest. A nice little chop kick in. He's unlucky not to get a penalty. If Lacroix doesn't time that slide well, it's a penalty. The lovely chop back by Elliot Anderson. And then it's blocked by, I think, Schlupp there. And he steps on his toe a little. It'll be a corner to Forest. Anderson's back up on his feet. He'll take it. Just walking gingerly a little, but he should be okay. Puts the ball on the edge of the quadrant. Lines it up. Henderson looking nervous. Raises both hands. Here we go. Delivers the corner into the box. It's deep. It's a lovely leap by Murillo, but it's too loopy and it's safely caught by Henderson. Game has changed now for as far as can play on the counter. Yeah, that does suit us. Here we go. Palace now. There's a bit of space emerging in the middle of the park there. Laid back to Gay. Gay now cuts inside. Don't forget, we'll have the player rating straight after this at the final whistle. Ball comes out wide to Slurp, I think. Forest all in their half now. We could really do with the second goal here. Ball whipped into the box. Mateta gets in behind, but it goes for a goal kick, thankfully. Forest Mella with the 9 months. Thank you so much, buddy. Make sure you've checked the goal out. Remember, if you remember, you get to see all the goals for free. Exclamation mark goal. Substitution here. As Moreno's coming off for Morato, which I think Moreno's been one of our best players. And Elliot Anderson off for Nico Williams. So Forest to go into a back 5 now. And I think that's too early and showing Palace too much respect. Well said, Chucker. There's my mud, Chucker. You tell them, Chucker. You lay down the law. The Forest are going to a back 5. It will be Nico Williams as the left wing back. 3 at the back signaled by Silva, the assistant coach. Jessica with the £5. She says, Wolfie, please give Wood a 10 in your ratings. I'll be your #1 fan. I said it at halftime. I thought he'd played well. And now he's got the goal. He's a legend. Let's hold out, though. Let's hold out. Thank you so much for the £5, Jessica. Here come Forest now. Callum Hudson-Odoi out on the wing. Looks to cut inside. Plays it into the channel to Nico Williams. He wasn't on the same wavelength. And it's cleared away by Lacroix. And Morato straight into the action, holding up Mateta. And the game's a little stretched here. Crystal Palace can attack down their left-hand channel. Lovely block there by Jota Silva. Who else? And he's ushering everyone to move forward. Here comes Gay. Where's it? He finds Kamada, who's now playing really deep. Out wide it goes to Schlupp, I think. Back to Kamada. Plays it into the channel. Mateta in behind here. Nico Williams thinks about putting a foot in. The ball's crossed, but it's straight at Sells. He bounces it down once and then smothers onto the ball. And it's still Forest 1, Crystal Palace 0. We are into the 79th minute. 10 minutes to go. Chris Wood chests it down. No foul given. Ref says play on. This game is going so slow. Wolfie, whose style of football do you prefer, Nuno's or Cooper's? Bro, I prefer anyone's style over Cooper, man. Anyone. Ball played forward. Well cut out by Murillo. Gay will pick this up in the Palace half. Every red shirt back in the Forest half now. Game's been so boring as a neutral. I know. I don't blame you. It's not that exciting as a fan, but it's nerve-wracking. Here we go. Can Forest hold on? There's 10 minutes to go. Lacroix ventures into halfway into the Forest half. Plays it out wide. Oh, that's decent. There's a chance here. Mateta crosses it in. Edge of the box. The shot by Slop. What a save by Sells. What a save by Sells, man. He got his right hand to it and palms it around the post. I think he might have been a little blind to that shot as well, which makes it even better. Corner's taken quickly. Eze turns Yates inside out. Murillo leaps, heads it forward. Little bit of heat now. Jota, can he come away with the ball? Not quite. He loses it, but there's a foul. There's a player down holding his head. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. The ref stopped the game. Subs have put us on the back foot. They have. Let's have a look. Was he unsighted? He was definitely unsighted. That is a cracking save by Sells. Oh, what a save. What a save. You've timed him out. You've had enough, Chucker. Shout out to Chuck. No one messes with my mods. We need another goal, guys. I do worry. Sells is on a 10. Sells, you know what I would add on what Sells has done today is he hasn't punted every ball long, which has made a huge difference. Now, Callum Hudson-Odoi is still being treated here. Why are we hanging on against this team, says John. Also, why is our physio looking like he should have a Bay City roller? Jessica with the £2. Living every moment with nerves. I can feel them as well, Jessica. Shaking again, please hold on, Forest. She says, shaking again, please hold on, Forest. We are less than 10 minutes away, but with this stoppage, there'll be a little more, man. That save was absolutely crucial by Sells. It really was. Wonder what Nicky's got to say about it. You've got to say, it's an absolute blunder. I've just seen it again by Henderson, man. Absolute blunder by Henderson. Taiwo's coming on, and so is Sosa. I assume that'll be for Callum Hudson-Odoi and Chris Wood. I'd love for Taiwo to score a goal. Let's check it here. Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi off for Sosa. I think they're probably worried about a concussion there. And Taiwo on for Chris Wood. Come on, Taiwo, get a goal, son. Get a goal. You need it for your confidence, mate. Guys, just a quick reminder. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. Maybe you're old and you've just been checking the channel out and now you're ready to commit to subscribing. It's free to do. And also make sure you've hit the like button. What am I doing here? I'm all over the place. How many likes are we on, guys? It's 736 watching on YouTube and only 375 likes. Come on, you lot can do way better than that. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. And let's see if we can get to 21,250. We only need 18 more subscribers. The game is now back underway. Thanks, Pam. Appreciate it. Jessica with the £2. Thanks, Wood. Now go rest for Friday. She says he needs to score on Friday. I'd love a Wood hat trick. Thank you so much for the £2. There's only 5 minutes left on the clock, but there will be some injury time here. Now on 399 likes. Get it over 400. Here come Palace, though. Ball played square. Nico Williams with a good toe poke there. And now Dominguez comes away there. He looks like he's limping a little. That's a nice ball to Taiwo. Is he onside? He picks the ball up in the left-hand channel. Checks inside. Plays it back to Nico Williams. Nico Williams cuts inside, crosses the ball in. Yates chests it down. And then lays it off too far for me there to Milenkovic. Milenkovic, Murillo, and Morata are way high. Everyone's in the Palace half. And that's a poor ball by Murillo, but it goes out for a Forest throw-in. My boy on Sosa now. Let him cook. Let's see what he does, Andy. Let's see what he does. Williams to take the throw-in. Plays it to Sosa. Back to Williams. Nice interplay there. Here comes Sosa. Looks around, needs a pass. Forced all the way back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Murillo. Murillo to Morata. Morato even. And then he plays it off Schlupp. And it'll be a throw in to Forest. And Forest are in no rush to take this throw in. At least deserves a like for the content he puts out. We put it out as a community, mate. Ball played into the channel from the throw in. Palace can pick it up. Less than 4 minutes to go on the clock. Taiwo nicely picked up there. Yates plays it out wide to Jota. Jota looks around, slows it down, spins around. Nice spin. He's in behind now. He's into the box, cuts in, then goes out, crosses the ball to the back post. There's no one there, but Sosa will pick it up, heads it to Taiwo. He brings it down, lays it off to Nico Williams, forces back to Morata. Forest are finishing with a flurry here. Sosa, it's blocked. It goes out for a throw-in. You throw into Forest, very deep in the Palace half, and it'll be Nico Williams to take it. 29,433 at the City grounds. Here comes Nico Williams with the throw. Laid off to Dominguez. Back to Williams. Goes to the byline. He turns back. Gets it to Morata. Oh my God, we are playing so high. It's scary, man. Like every player is in the final third. And Forest are pinging the ball around beautifully. Here comes Nico Williams. Nice ball into Sosa. He shoots, but it slices. Jota should bring it down. Lovely takedown. Plays it wide to Aina. Aina takes on Muniz, and it'll be a throw on to Forest. And Semi, YouTube, thank you so much for subscribing. I got there in the end. This is lovely football by Forest, I've got to say, but it's still quite scary. 2 minutes left on the clock plus injury time. It'll be a throw in here to Forest deep in the Chelsea, the Palace half. Thrown to be taken by Aina to Yates. It's back to Aina. Nicely into Jota. Oh, what a turn by Jota. He's gone down. Nothing given. The ref checks his ear. What a spin that was by Jota. Ball played forward. Murillo comes across with authority. But now Palace can break. They're in a 3-on-2 situation here. Forest players are streaming back. I don't know if they'll get back in time. Eze, edge of the box, cuts in, lays it off. He shoots. What a block that is. And someone's gone down injured. Now Taiwo will chase Lacroix, and he punts it clear. That block was Herculean on the edge of the box. And it was by the king of the high press himself, Dominguez. Wow. Got a little cramp there. What a block by Dominguez, man. So crucial. Timed it to perfection. I don't want to lose, but I like seeing us play, though, says OYC. There'll be a throw into Forest here, quite deep into the Palace half. Yates orchestrating the crowd to get up. Make some noise. It'll be 7 minutes. How do they always find 7-8 minutes against Forest, man? Ball thrown in by Aina. He plays it to Murillo. He drills it wide to Nico Williams. He's in a bit of space here. Will he take on the defender? Instead, he plays it out wide to Sosa. Sosa cuts inside, lays it off to Dominguez. Dominguez has done really well the second part of the second half. Nico Williams, good crossing. It's a bit too deep, goes behind. It'll be a goal kick to Crystal Palace as we enter injury time now. Henderson sending the troops forward. Instead, elects to play it short to Lacroix. Remember, we'll have the player rating straight after this. Headed away by Milenkovic. Again, he's been an absolute beast tonight. Eze picks the ball up on the halfway line. Forest in a good shape here. Zaha plays it out wide to Muniz. Again, Dominguez is there with a block. Pressing away. Now Palace switch the ball across to the left-hand side. Gay overhits it. It'll be a throw into Forest. And that will tick off a precious few seconds. Flip goes and recovers the ball, but as you can imagine, Forest are in no rush to take it. Hope your battery don't die. Get it plugged in. Get it plugged in. Glasner looks crestfallen in the dugout there. As Goran says, get those likes up. We're on 417. Let's even get 500. There's nearly 800 of you in here. Morata clears it off. Oh, that's flicked away. And then sliced a bit by Jota. It will come to Lerma. He takes the shot. It's blocked. Now Taiwo gets the ball. Look at the strength there by Taiwo, but he loses it. Loses it loosely in the middle. Now Palace have the turnover. They come down their left-hand channel. Eze goes wide, is crossed, and Milenkovic calmly clears it away. He finds Jota. He brings it down. He's got Taiwo with him. Don't shin it, Taiwo. It's a terrible pass, man. And Jota goes down, taking that arm to the face. The ref is having none of it. Here come Palace. Ball punted forward, flicked on towards Mateta. And then Murillo heads it sideways, almost straight to, I don't even know who that is anymore. That's a great tackle. And he's given a corner. It'll be a corner to Palace. Oh, man, please, not this late. Oh, don't relive moments from last year, Forest, please. Lacroix wants it. The ball's whipped in. It's high. Sells punches. He could have caught that. The shot is terrible. And now it goes back. Forest need to get out of their box and press them. It's cut in. That's well cut out by Sosa. Forest is just waiting for Palace to pick the ball up. I do not like this. Forest is holding their shape and settling for the 1-0. Ball laid off to Lacroix. There's no indication that Forest want to press. They're happy to give Palace the possession and keep their shape. Here come Palace through the middle. Now out wide. Chalobah is almost playing right wing. He crosses it with his left foot. Mateta with the header. Goes over the bar. And it'll be a goal kick to Forest. And there's still just under 4 minutes to go. Come on, Forest. Come on. Sells clears the lines. Now you can go long, Sells. I'm all for you going long now, mate. I really am. I hate when injuries happen, so it means time keeps going. I know what you mean. Here we go. Sells taking his sweet time, wasting precious seconds off the clock here. Murillo heads it forward. Tested down. Claims of a handball. Forest get a free kick. Well done there by Dominguez. Dominguez really coming into his own in the second half of this half. Remember, we'll have the player rating straight after this, so start thinking about how you'll rate this performance and the players and, of course, the manager. Well, technically, the manager is Silva today, isn't it? It's a nice ball in behind. Can Williams get to it? Just about. He stops it from going for a goal kick and smartly puts it out for a throw-in very deep in the Palace half. We're now down to just under 2.5 minutes to go. Can Forest hold out? Muniz plays it down the line. Well done there by Sosa. Morato playing as a left mid. Into Dominguez. He's fouled. Dominguez is having a sensational end to this game. Wins a free kick and gets the Palace player booked as well. There'll be a free kick to Forest here. Very deep into the Palace half. Kind of level with the penalty area, but just under the Peter Taylor stand, if you get what I'm saying. Yellow card's been dished out to Muniz. Can Forest hold out under 2 minutes to go of this match? Dominguez over the free kick. He wants to play it short. He goes to Nico Williams. Nico Williams cuts back. Dominguez. Got Morato behind him. Back to Dominguez. Lovely play here by Forest. Into Sosa. Lovely feet by Sosa. Takes on two players. Tries to go outside. And it'll be a goal kick. He was pushed over it. Didn't have the strength there. The goal kick's taken quickly by Palace. They've got a minute to go here. Long ball cut across from right to left. Of course, Milenkovic wins the header. Sosa then brings it. Jota brings it down and wins the free kick and ticks off a few more precious seconds. And it'll be a throw in now to Forest with Einar to take it. Einar pushing the troops forward. Make this count, Einar. Find a red shirt. He launches it long. He doesn't find the red shirt. Comes back to Palace. Less than 30 seconds to go here. Ball played back to Gay. Forest holding their shapes. Yates goes to press. Doing well. He's holding him up. Oh, and then Sosa comes in. Forest could break here. Dominguez with the ball. Lovely ball wide. Go on, Sosa. We're 3-on-1. We're 3-on-1. It's Jota. Jota cuts in. Oh, that's a great tackle by Lacroix. Jota should have done way better than that. But Nico Williams does well to keep the ball. That should be it. That should be all she wrote. And indeed, Forest have done it. We could have gone 2-0 up at the end there. But my God, we've done it. Finally, the first home win of the season comes our way. And it was stressful. I wouldn't say it was the best performance, but we got the result we so badly needed. And Forest go 8th. Forest go 8th. In a big week for Forest, part 1 has been complete with a nice 1-0 win with Chris Wood scoring the goal. We have got the player ratings coming straight up for you guys. 8th in the league. The monkey off the back of the home record. Let's get in there. Love it, love it. Right. So as you guys know, player ratings. Mark them from 0 to 10, 10 being next level outstanding, 0 being crap, 6 being the average. Just click on the link that's in the chat there for you now. This stream will push you over to the player ratings where we can breathe a sigh of relief. We can breathe a sigh of relief because Forest have got the 3 points. So get your player ratings in. Please don't forget as well to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribed as well. I'll see you over in the player ratings in just a second. Yes, we did it, man. We did it. 1-0 to the Forest. Come on, you Reds. See you in just 2 seconds.